All right, ready to begin. Excuse me for my sore throat today as well. All right, we are again starting off with the reading of the book. So we are covering this book today. That's The Secrets of Karma. That's the book we are reading. And today we are on page number 19, 19. So till page number 19, we have already done. So if in case somebody is not following us or was not there in the initial days, you can go through the book reading in our YouTube channel. Every day, 30 minutes of book reading is done, and you will find that in the YouTube channel. Okay. So today we are on page number 19. We are doing the laws of karma. What are the rules of law of karma? ये लॉ ऑफ कर्मा भी कौन कौन से रूल्स को फॉलो करते हैं and उसमें हम आज पहला रूल कर रहे हैं, which is the rule of harvest. What does the rule of harvest say? I'm just giving you a quick glimpse because we are continuing that chapter. The law of harvest simply says whatever you sow, you will reap. It simply means that the law of karma is exact. If you sow a seed of mango, you cannot get back apples. You will have to get back mangoes. If you sow the seeds of cactus, you will get cactus in your garden. So this one thing, before I move on to the next part, that's to be paid, must be paid. एक छोटा सा food for thought I'm going to give you. Okay, food for thought. I'm not going to explain here. आपको खुद को सोचना है. आपको खुद को सोचना है कि क्या बोलना चाहते हैं. अगर मैं एक मैंगो का सीड डालती हूँ, एक मैंगो का ही पेड़ आएगा. If I put a mango seed, a mango tree will come. If I put a cactus seed, a cactus tree will come. So now if suddenly I go out to my garden, I open my door, I walked out to my garden, and I see that a huge cactus tree is standing in front of me. Then what does this mean? Think about it. Food for thought. If I open the door और अगर मैं देख रही हूँ मेरे घर के बाहर एक कैक्टस का पेड़ खड़ा है, वो कैक्टस जो मेरे हाथ में चुभने वाला है, वो कैक्टस जिसकी कोई खूबसूरती नहीं है, वो कैक्टस जो मोस्ट ऑफ द लोगों के लिए अनवांटेड है. My neighbors will also laugh at me. Why do you have a cactus in your garden? What does this mean? Backtracking. What does this mean? Okay. So ये आप सबको सोचना है. I'm not giving the answer. Perhaps the answer will come to you automatically. So moving on from page number 19, the point number 2 we are starting today. Debts to pay must be paid. When the seed of your bad karma matures, you may experience many challenges. So regardless of the reason for your suffering, what you undergo is the result of karmic debts that you must pay. Okay? If you do not have a debt to pay, no force in the universe can harm you. For you cannot reap what you did not sow. Thousands may fall dead beside you, but you will be safe. This is the meaning of the statement, my righteousness is my shield. Holy Bible. But when it is time to reap your bad karma, no one can save you from reaping it either. So इस पूरे बात का क्या मतलब है? सबसे पहले तो जो हम अभी कह रहे थे कैक्टस के बारे में भी, वही आप एक बार फिर से सोच के देखिएगा. अगर आपका कोई बैड कर्मा है और अगर वो मैच्योर करने का टाइम आ गया है, कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता, कोई बचा नहीं सकता, आपको उसको झेलना ही होगा. ओके, नंबर 1. नंबर 2, if you do not do any bad karma, then you cannot be punished. You cannot sow, you cannot reap if you have not sown. So इसी ये जो कहावत है ना, my righteousness is my shield, होली बाइबल में, इसका मतलब ही ये है कि अगर मैंने कोई बुरा कर्म किया नहीं है तो मेरे साथ बुरा हो नहीं सकता. It's not possible. The lords of karma will not allow it to happen. अगर मेरे साथ कुछ बुरा हो रहा है, इसका सीधा इंप्लीकेशन है मैंने ही उसका सीड डाला, ओके? लेकिन अगर मेरे साथ कुछ बुरा, अगर मैं चाहती हूँ कि मेरे साथ कुछ बुरा ना हो, तो मुझे बुराई का सीड डालना बंद करना। पुराने सीड्स कुछ डल चुके हैं, उसका क्या कर सकते हैं वो आने वाले चैप्टर्स में बताया जाए, ओके? So now there's a long story and we'll read through the story and see what it has to say. Long ago, there was a king who ruled over a vast kingdom. One day he went hunting and after a long day felt very thirsty. He saw a sage meditating under the tree and asked for some water. As the sage did not reply, the king got furious and placed a dead snake around the sage's neck. The sage's son, who saw this terrible insult, got furious and cursed the king that he would die of snake bite in 7 days. तो अभी तक क्या हुआ? एक राजा था, वो एक जंगल में हंटिंग के लिए गया, उसे बहुत प्यास लग रही थी सारे दिन के बाद, तो उसे सामने एक संत दिखा, वो संत ध्यान में था, तो उन्होंने उस संत से पानी मांगा, पर संत तो ध्यान में था, वो थोड़ी अपना ध्यान तोड़ के किसी को सिर्फ पानी देता, तो वो उससे कुछ रिप्लाई नहीं किया। राजा को आ गया गुस्सा और उसने सामने बैठे हुए संत के गले में एक सांप डाल दिया। जंगल है, उधर उधर सांप घूम रहे थे, उसने एक सांप उठा के संत के गले में डाल दिया। संत का जो बेटा था वो वहीं पे था, उसे वो देख के बहुत बुरा लगा और उसने राजा को कर्स कर दिया, बददुआ दे दी। क्या बददुआ दी? कि 7 दिन के अंदर एक सांप के डसने से उस राजा की मृत्यु हो जाएगी। Okay, so this is the story till now. Terrified by this curse, the king locked himself in the tallest tower of his kingdom, placed 1,000 soldiers on guard everywhere in and around the tower, and instructed them to be vigilant and prevent even an insect from entering the tower. So राजा को तो डर लग गया कि भाई मेरे को तो श्राप मिल गया है, मैं 7 दिन के अंदर सांप के कटने से मरने वाला हूँ। So क्या करे, वो एक बहुत बड़े टावर में जाके छुप गया और हजारों हजारों सैनियों रख दिया और साथ से एक इंसेक्ट, एक चींटी भी नहीं अंदर आनी चाहिए। On the 7th day, while having his food, the king bit a fruit, and suddenly a worm that was hidden within the fruit got transformed into a deadly serpent and killed him instantly. Thus the king reaped the bad karma of insulting the sage, in spite of all his great efforts to thwart it. So what happened now? When he was safe, secure inside his kingdom, thousands of saints taking care, thousands of soldiers taking care of his security, he was having a fruit. अपने घर में बैठ के आराम से हजारों सोल्जर्स के बीच में बैठ के सेफली वो एक फल खा रहा था। फल के अंदर एक छोटा सा वॉर्म था, वो निकल के आया एंड उसने एक बहुत बड़े सांप का रूप ले लिया और उसने उसे डस दिया, राजा को डस दिया। So what does this mean? Now this is a hypothetical story, huh? This is not a real story. A worm cannot turn into a snake. It's a hypothetical story. But what does it show? It shows that even if you are inside a huge tower, the safest place in the world, you have thousands of soldiers securing you. आप हजारों लोगों को बोल सकते हो आपकी रक्षा करने के लिए, पर अगर आपके कर्मा में लिखा है कि आपने कुछ गलत किया है और आपके साथ कुछ गलत होगा, then कोई आपको नहीं बचा सकता। Okay, nobody can save you. The laws of karma will give you the same return. आपने कुछ अच्छा किया, अच्छा रिटर्न, कुछ बुरा किया, बुरा रिटर्न। So you tried to put a snake around the sage, right? The snake could have bit him, the snake could have killed him, and as it is, you insulted a sage who was meditating. So the return has to come to you. The curse has to. So this is what it means. Now, to give you a simpler example of this, now this is a hypothetical story. I remember once a person was very fearful of death, and उनके शायद कुंडली में लिखा था कि उनका एक accident से death हो जाएगा वगैरह. So he was so fearful that he locked himself inside the house, and he was not going out. He was not traveling because he felt that if I travel, a car can come and hit me, etc. Now he tried to protect himself from everything. He was inside his house. He was safe. He was alone. He died in the bathroom. He had, he fell down. The soap was on the floor. He fell down. His head struck the commode and he died in the bathroom in an accident. He was all alone. So perhaps, like after a long, long time, people, when, the milk wala and all that, people were coming and he was not opening the door, then people came to know that he's going there. You cannot run away from your karma. You cannot run away from your luck. You cannot run away from things which are destined. So, of course, you would say that this man could not have killed somebody in a bathroom. But then this is not of this incarnation. It's a previous incarnation which catches up. आपके कुंडलिनी में लिख दी गई है, मतलब it is from your past karma. So, maybe in some incarnation, you have caused an accident to somebody else. That is what comes back to me. No matter what you do, karmic debts must be paid at the due time. So bad things happen, not due to negative influence of planets or the ill effects of evil power, but because the time for your payment has come. You give power to evil, often with your own thoughts. Hence, when the conditions of life are bad, do not focus on the negative things, thereby giving power to them. This is very, very important. ये जो line है ना, ये Grandmaster Chua Coxswain ने psychotherapy book में बार-बार लिखा है. But here again, we are reading it in this form. Do not focus on negative things, thereby giving power to them. Also, instead of running here and there for salvation and spending your time, energy, and money, it is better to focus on positive activities and generate good karma. Refrain from negative actions and invoke God's blessings. Where there is light, there is no darkness. बहुत बहुत important है ये एक पैराग्राफ, ये एक लाइन. जब हमारे लाइफ में कुछ नेगेटिव हो रहा होता है ना, सबसे पहले क्या होता है पता है, हम उस चीज के बारे में इतना बोलने लग जाते हैं. हमारे लाइफ में नेगेटिव हो रहा है, हमारे लाइफ में नेगेटिव हो रहा है, कुछ अच्छा नहीं हो रहा है, अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, तबीयत खराब है, पैसे नहीं है, रिश्तों में प्रॉब्लम है, मेरी जिंदगी में सब प्रॉब्लम होता है, भगवान तुम मेरे साथ ये कर दो. हम इतना ओवर थिंक करते हैं ना उस नेगेटिव चीज को, उस प्रॉब्लम को 10 लोगों को बताते हैं, 10 बार बताते हैं, खुद में सोचते हैं, मैसेज में लिखते हैं, फोन में बात करते हैं, गॉसिप करते हैं. We keep on talking about that negative thing that is happening in our life so many number of times that we don't realize we are actually giving more power to that negative thing. This is something which, if you are a pranic healer, if you are a psychotherapy healer, if you are a Ratik yogi, you will understand that thoughts have power, words have power. The more you write about it, the more you think about it, the more you speak about it, it is getting power. अब अगर कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो है, आपके 10 बार सोचने से वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं जाए. Much rather invoke for God's blessings, ask for help, ask for guidance from God, because God is the only one who can actually solve your problem. No human being can solve it. You might call up 10 of your friends and discuss the same problem 10 times. All your 10 friends might tell you, oh God, such thing is happening with you, I'm so sorry, this, that, poor guy, poor fellow. It's only going to bring negativity to you. It's only going to make your life tougher. कहीं से आपको solution नहीं मिलेगा. The only person who can give you a solution is God. God को बोलना है, बोलो. Sit in front of God. Sit in a meditation mode. Sit quietly. Sit alone. Talk to God. Do whatever you want to do with God. That will reduce your problem. But if you talk more about your problem, that will not reduce your pain. Okay, so this one page, I will highly recommend that you make a note of it, you fold the paper, you write important on it. जब भी लाइफ में कुछ नेगेटिव हो रहा हो, इस लाइन को, इस पेज को पढ़े. And you know, it's, I don't know if all of you have the book. It has a very interesting photo out here. You can see this photograph. You will see if the man is constantly thinking about the negative thing, a ghost appears. Now, psychotherapy healers, can you connect to something? Elementals, elementals and negative thought forms and thought entities. If you can connect, this is such an amazing picture. कभी भी लाइफ में कुछ नेगेटिव हो रहा हो ना, इस पेज को खोल के एक बार देख लीजिएगा. I'm sure you will get to know, you know, it's like a reminder. अरे बहुत नेगेटिव सोचना हो रहा है, बंद करो बंद करो बंद करो इसको. Let's talk positive, let's do something real, let's do something positive, something nice. Let's create some positive thought angels instead of the negative elements. Okay, so the third one, I really love this one line, this one page. Rejoice in the success of others. Again, law of harvest. Law of harvest को ही हम continue कर रहे हैं. आप जो दोगे आपको वही मिलेगा. When people are successful, it is because they have worked for it. Extremely important line. Even if they do not deserve it, they still are reaping the fruits of their good karma. Remember? Pichla karma, sanchit karma, prarabdha karma, the one I am holding right now. So even if I am doing something wrong right now, but I am having good fruits, enjoying good fruits, it's because of my good karma from previous lifetimes. No one ever gets something that is not belong to him or her, that does not belong to him or her. You will also receive all that is for you at the right time. आपको आपके हिसाब के अनुसार मिलेगा ही मिलेगा. कोई आपका अच्छा चीज लेके नहीं जा सकता. Many times we feel, you know, my jethani, my devrani, my friend, my sister, my brother, they are jealous of me, they want to take away things that belong to me. It's not possible. मुमकिन ही नहीं है. हम बहुत बार सोचते हैं कि मेरा कोई चीज है जो कोई और लेके जा रहा है, वो ही नहीं सकता. Because a human being can take a human thing. Lots of karma, they are not humans. So nobody can take away anything from the lords of karma which belongs to you. अगर आपको by chance आप खाना खा रहे हो, ठीक है, मान लीजिए एक इंटरेस्टिंग एग्जांपल लेते हैं, गोलगप्पे खा रहे हैं, एकदम खट्टे खट्टे वाले, अच्छे से मसालेदार, एकदम nice ones which I cannot eat right now because of my surgery. So let's have that fuchkas we are eating. I have a plate full of 10 fuchkas, and while eating, one fuchka falls down from my hand. You know what does that mean? That simply means the lords of karma have decided Piyali can eat only 9 fuchkas. उतना ही था मेरे डेस्टिनी में, वो 10th fuchka नहीं था मेरे नसीब में. पीरियड, खत्म. अब आप बोल सकते हो किसी ने मेरे को धक्का मारा इसलिए मेरा हाथ से गिर गया. आप बोल सकते हो पुचका वाले को कि आप इतना छोटा कटोरी में कैसे 10 पुचका दे दिए मुझे, एक पुचका गिर गया. You can cry, but those 9 fuchkas were there in your luck. You had those 9 fuchkas. That's it. आपके कर्मा के बाहर आप एक पुचका भी नहीं खा सकते. भूल जाओ. हीरे जवाहरात, प्रॉपर्टीज, घर, बंगलो, पति पत्नी, forget it. Nobody can take what is there in your luck, in your karma. Again, no matter how much you try, you cannot get what is not there in your karma. अगर ये एक छोटी सी बात हम समझ जाए ना, जिंदगी की बड़ी बड़ी प्रॉब्लम्स हंसते खेलते हुए गुजर जाएगी. बट प्रॉब्लम यही है कि छोटी सी बात हम बार बार भूल जाते हैं. जब भी लाइफ में एक चैलेंज आता है ना, ये छोटी सी बात हम भूल जाते हैं. Do not envy someone's success, as this will block your success. Okay, in Mahabharata, it is shown that Duryodhana's envy towards the fortune of Pandavas was the root cause of his tragic death and destruction of the Kauravas dynasty. Though he had plenty for himself, he could not accept his cousins were having more. Therefore, rejoice in the success of others and help people to grow. When you support others to become successful, you will also be supported to accomplish all that you deserve. This is the law. So number one, very important point which I like to ask you everyone out here is, sometimes we feel that people are born with a golden spoon, है ना? हमें दिखता है कि कोई एक करोड़पति के घर में जन्म ले रहा है. And a very recent example, I would say, you know, the marriage that took place in the Reliance family, in the Ambanis. Crores and crores of rupees were spent. And all the videos and everything that was coming up in the Facebook, in the reels and everything, how many girls would have wondered that this girl, Radhika Merchant, she is born with a spoon and a golden diamond spoon in her mouth. See, she's getting married to this rich guy, and the whole universe is going to be her, and she's got this flat in Dubai, and this and that, blah blah, what all was coming up in the internet. But try to understand the soul. Do not think like about the human body, Radhika Merchant. Think about the soul, the Radhika Merchant. Can you imagine how much good karma the soul could have earned in her previous lifetimes, that in this lifetime she is born in a family who are dealing with golds and diamonds and all these things, and then she is married in a family which is like already one of the richest families in the world, and she is married to a person, a human being who's so rich. She's married to a family having in-laws who's so rich. It's not that she is born with a golden spoon. उसे अपना golden spoon खुद earn करना पड़ा है as a soul. आज हम देखने के लिए सिर्फ उस ह्यूमन बॉडी को देख ले, राधिका मर्चेंट, शी इज सो फेयर, शी इज सो ब्यूटीफुल, शी इज born in this family, she is married in this family. What about the soul? शायद आपको नहीं पता, पिछले जन्म में उसी सोल ने अपने जिंदगी का आखिरी पेनी भी दान करके दे दिया होगा. उस सोल ने करोड़ों करोड़ों लोगों को, भूखे लोगों को खाना खिलाया होगा, खुद भूखा रह के दूसरों को खाना खिलाया होगा, तब जाके उसके नसीब में आज इस प्रोस्पेरिटी का कर्मा लिखा जा चुका है. Nobody is born with a golden spoon in the mouth. You have to earn your own golden spoon. जो आपको शायद जीते जी उस जन्म में ना मिले, अगले जन्म में आपको स्पून अपने मुंह में खुद डाल के पैदा होते हो. Nobody gives you anything. आज हम jealous feel कर सकते हैं, आज हम feel कर सकते हैं, oh my gosh, she's getting so much, she's getting a house in Dubai, she's getting this, she's getting that, she has her own private jet. उनके शादी में पूरा बाराती नाच रहा है, हमारे शादी में तो कोई नहीं आता है. We might think so many things, but it is the soul who has earned that karma. Maybe पिछले 5, 10, 20 जन्मों से उन्होंने गुड कर्मा जनरेट किया है, जेनरोसिटी की है, डोनेशंस किए हैं, प्रोस्पेरिटी लोगों को दी है, तब जाके आज उनके कर्मा में प्रोस्पेरिटी दिखी जा रही है. So if you and I want to become a next soul like that, you and I need to work like that now. Okay? So this is one very important point, that do not get envious of the success of other people because they have worked for it. ये एक line बहुत important है. You become happy with other people's success. You can bless other people with more success. More success will come to you. This is the law. Okay? The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. It's an old proverb. Also, do not compare yourself with others, as everyone comes with their own karmic package. You may think that another's life is better than yours, but often it could be the contrary. You would have heard that some version of the same story that beautifully portrays the same. So we will complete the story, okay? So, and then we will stop the next 3 pages. Once upon a time, a crow lived in a forest. He was happy with the way he looked and the way his life was spent. One day, the crow was flying around the forest when he saw a swan. एक हंस को देखा एक कौवे ने. He had never seen a bird so beautiful. He looked at how pretty and purely white the swan was. He felt sad about his black feathers and thought he was the ugliest creature in the forest. God has been unfair with me, he thought. Neither he gave me good looks nor a good life. There is no reason for me to be happy in life. Then he told the swan, "You are so beautiful. You must be the happiest bird in the forest." तो यहाँ तक क्या हुआ, एक कौवे ने एक, पहले तो वो बहुत खुश था अपनी जिंदगी से, पर फिर उसने एक हंस को देखा, सफेद प्योर ब्यूटीफुल हंस, और उसे अपने ऊपर लो सेल्फ एस्टीम होने लगा. उसने हंस से कहा कि तुम तो बहुत खुश होंगे ना, तुम तो इस दुनिया का सबसे खूबसूरत बर्ड हो, इतने खूबसूरत हो तो तुम तो सबसे ज्यादा खुश होंगे, है ना. तो स्वॉन ने क्या कहा, इफ यू थिंक आई एम ब्यूटिफुल देन यू हैव नॉट सीन अ पैरट येट. स्वॉन ने कहा कि अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि मैं इतना वाइट हूँ, खूबसूरत हूँ, मैं सबसे खुश होना चाहिए, तुमने तो अभी तक एक पैरट को देखा ही नहीं है. He has two beautiful colors, whereas I am just plain white. He said the swan, this is what the swan said, and he went off into the lake. The crow also left, now thinking about the parrot with two colors. अभी स्वान ने कहा कि मेरे तो सिर्फ एक व्हाइट कलर है, तुमने पैरट को देखा होता तो तुम्हें समझ में आता खूबसूरती क्या है, उसके पास दो दो प्यारे से कलर्स है. Few days later, as he was flying around, the crow came across a parrot. The crow looked at the beautiful colors of the parrot and told him, "You are so vibrant with two colors. You must be the happiest bird in the forest." The parrot said, "You are wrong, my dear friend. I thought I was very beautiful until I saw a peacock. The peacock has so many bright colors, and he is the most beautiful bird." अभी पैरट ने भी बोला कि तुमको लगता है मेरे दो कलर्स खूबसूरत है, मुझे भी पहले लगता था मैं खूबसूरत हूँ, जब तक मैंने एक पीकॉक को नहीं देखा. पीकॉक के पास कितने सारे कलर्स है, वो इस दुनिया का सबसे खूबसूरत बर्ड, और उसे ही सबसे खूबसूरत, उससे ज्यादा हैप्पीनेस भी है. ये बोल के पैरट उड़ गया. The crow now looked for the peacock. Finally, he located the peacock in a zoo where many people were watching him. The crow sat. The crow was amazed to see the colorful peacock and thought, "No bird can be more beautiful than the peacock." He told the peacock, "You are so beautiful and lucky, my friend. Every day, thousands of people come to see you and praise your beauty. No one likes me, and people shoo me away. I am so black and so ugly, and look how colorful you are." तो क्रो ने फाइनली जू में एक पीकॉक को देखा, एंड उसने ये भी देखा कि हजारों हजारों लोग जू में रोज जाते हैं पीकॉक को देखने के लिए, उसकी खूबसूरती की तारीफ करते हैं. द पीकॉक, यू नो, लाइक पीपल यूजुअली गो टू द जू टू लुक एट द पीकॉक, and they are so amazed and they wait one time that peacock is going to, you know, flare up its wings and show all its colors, and for that one time people are roaming around with their mobile phone to take that one picture, etc. So the crow told the peacock that you must be the happiest bird in this world. You're full of colors. Now, what did the peacock finally say? The peacock said, "No, my friend, you are wrong. I am trapped in the zoo because of my beauty. I have always seen crows happily roaming around freely, and I think crow is the happiest bird in this world. No one traps him. You are the luckiest and the happiest, my dear friend." The crow felt immense gratitude for the freedom bestowed upon him and thanked God for it. Just be you. There is no need for you to become someone else because you have something else to accomplish in this lifetime. So neither compare nor complain, but be grateful for all that you have. The universe will then conspire to give you more. So what is the final verdict of the story? पीकॉक ने क्रो से कहा कि नहीं दोस्त, मैंने तो हमेशा राधा क्रोस को देख के एनवियस फील किया है। तुम लोग आजाद हो, तुम्हें कोई जंगल में बांध के नहीं रखना चाहता, जू में बांध के नहीं रखना चाहता। तुम जहां जाना चाहते हो जा सकते हो। कोई बॉदर्ड ही नहीं है तुम्हारे पीछे। ना कोई तुम्हारे पीछे कैमरा लेके भाग रहा है, ना कोई तुमको केज में डाल रहा है, ना कोई तुमको जेलस फील कर रहा है तुमको देख के। यू आर फ्री टू गो एनीवेयर यू वांट टू। भगवान ने तुम्हें सबसे ज्यादा आजाद बनाया है, तुम बेटर हो। काश मैं तुम्हारे जैसा हो पाता। So everybody in the life thinks that the other one is better. The crow felt the swan was better, the swan felt the parrot is better, the parrot feels the peacock is better, the peacock feels the crow is better. So घूम फिर के हर किसी को लगता है कि दूसरे की जिंदगी बेटर है। Most of us do not realize what we have got in our life. If we have got millions and millions of dollars of rupees, might be that those millions of rupees are being spent in the hospital. Maybe somebody is extremely healthy but has not much of a money. Maybe somebody is so beautiful that person has to run all around the world protecting himself or herself because everybody is eyeing on that person. On the other hand, somebody is so ugly, nobody is looking at that person. But maybe he or she has that one life partner, one right life partner, and his life or her life is enough. So we should be grateful with what we have and not really always compare or complain about what we do not have. अगर हमें अपनी जिंदगी को खूबसूरत बनाना है, तो हमें सबसे पहले, I personally, learned it very early in my life. One of my first trainers of my life told me to make a gratitude note of around 10 things which you have in your life and place it on the wall or on the almirah or something which you open your eyes in the morning, you look at that place and you can read your gratitude letter. जिंदगी में 10 चीजें जो आपके पास है और आपको उन 10 चीजों पे नाज है या आपको खुशी है ना, आप खुश हो वो 10 चीज से, तो आपको उसके बारे में रोजाना उसको पढ़ना चाहिए। That these are the 10 things in my life which makes me happy, which makes me fulfilled, which makes me complete, makes me smile. And those 10 things are going to give you a happy life forever. Perhaps you can make your list bigger and bigger day by day, but be happy with what you have. आपके पास कुछ है, मैं ये नहीं कहती कि उसी से संतुष्ट हो जाइए और बड़ा बनने का कोशिश मत कीजिए, पर जो है उसके लिए पहले ग्रेटिट्यूड तो फील कीजिए। If I have a Maruti 800 car, I will be happy that I have a Maruti 800 car. Then maybe I can aspire to have a desire or to have a sedan or a bigger car. Now I will say, God, thank you for this big car. Let's try if we can have an SUV. Okay, the universe, once you say thank you for the sedan you have, the universe will try to get you an SUV. When you say thank you for the SUV you have, the universe will conspire to get you a Mercedes. When you say thank you for the Mercedes that you have, the universe will try to get you a limousine. You let the universe get it for you. You say thank you for what you have. So मैं ये नहीं कहती कि आप बड़ी चीजें मांगो मत, बट जो है उसके लिए तो पहले थैंक यू बोलो. So don't compare, don't complain. Say thank you for what you have. The rest of the better things now God will give you. Universe will give you. Okay. So that's it for today. I think we really did a good job, covered a lot of it, points today, pages today. So now we will do the meditation. And in the meditation, again, number one thing we will do is say gratitude for what we have. जो जो चीजें हमारे जिंदगी में है, उसके लिए हम मेडिटेशन स्टार्ट करने से पहले तो भगवान को शुक्रिया करेंगे. Number two, we are going to think in our life that where all did we make small, small mistakes about complaining or comparing. We compare with our family members, relatives, friends. In the meditation itself, we will surrender these habits. You know, meditation is an amazing technique of healing yourself. हम मेडिटेशन के दौरान भगवान को ये छोटी छोटी जो हमारे लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम्स है ना, ये सरेंडर कर सकते हैं कि भगवान अगर मेरे अंदर कंपेयर करने की आदत है, ये लो, आप मेडिटेशन के दौरान इसे हील कर देना. ओके, अगर मेरे अंदर बार बार कंप्लेन करने की आदत है, ये लो, मैंने आपको दे दिया. मेडिटेशन के दौरान मेरे कंप्लेन करने की आदत हील कर देना. ओके, सो व्हाटएवर नेगेटिव हैबिट्स यू हैव, habits of feeling, having a complaining nature, comparing nature, or not feeling happy with others' success. Just quick thought, very quick thought. Recently, I found maybe my cousin got a promotion or my friend or somebody bought a house, but I felt a little bad about it. Why can't I get my own house? Why can't I get that promotion? अगर थोड़ा भी बुरा लगा, कोई बात नहीं, ह्यूमन नेचर है. No one's perfect. But surrender that jealousy, surrender that thought form to God. Okay? And God will take care of you in the meditation. So let's begin. Request everyone, gently close your eyes. Be aware of your own life. Be aware of the small, small points in your life which you want to surrender to God today. To the Supreme God, we humbly invoke for your divine help, guidance, protection, for your miraculous healing energies during this twin heart meditation today. Thank you for healing me deeply and thoroughly. I, the soul, I surrender my weaknesses to you. Thank you for helping me overcome these weaknesses completely and forever. In full faith, so be it.